5 with a redhead riding shotgun with a pistol by my side, tearing down that highway like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Well, we met at the truck stop, Johnson City, Tennessee. I was gassing up my Firebird when I heard her calling me. She said, "Where you heading, boy? Do you need some company?" She had me stopping at a quick mark before we made it out of town. Next thing she was running at me and tell me lay that hammer down, 'cause there's a man right behind me doing the best to slow me down. 'Cause there's a long way to Richmond, rolling off on 95. Redhead riding shotgun and a pistol by my side, tearing down that highway like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Well, we pulled into a motel in the middle of the night. We were counting smoked and stole my Marlboro Lights. Lord, we never saw them come till they ran us for our rides. It's a long way to Richmond, rolling off on 95. With a redhead riding shotgun and a pistol by my side. Such a disappointing ending, like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Hey, how you doing out there, Guitar Heroes? All right, we got a little Travis Tritt today from 2000. Modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Well, we got a nice little blues, 3-chord blues progression. We got a D, we got a G, A7, and that's all we got for chords. 3-chord tune today. Now there's a couple of little riffs that are going on during most of the song. They're not actually in the intro. I just threw them in there because that was the easiest place to put them, because obviously you need 2 guitars to make this thing work. So let's take a look at a couple of these little riffs. Now they can be played 2 different ways. We can play up here at the 3rd fret on the A string, or we can play down here on the 5th fret. So let's zoom in and take a closer look. All right, well, let's check out this riff, which we can play in 2 different positions. The easiest one is probably up here on the 3rd fret. We're going to start with the third fret of the A string, and then an open D, 3rd fret on the D, open, and then back to that A string, open, and the hammer 3, and then open on the D string. So the most likely place to put a little vibrato, which I'm doing here, is when we get over to the 3rd fret of the D string. So 3 on the A, open, and then 3 on the D string. A little bit of vibrato here. Open, and then a hammer, open, 3, and a little bit of vibrato there too. And then open. Okay, now we're going to play the other spot. We're going to start the 5th fret on the G string. and then we're going to go down to 7. And then we're going to go over to the 6th fret. Here's the one we want a little vibrato. 6th fret of the B string. Then back down to the 7 on the G, and then we're going to come back with back to 7 or over to 7 on the D string, and then back to 5 on the G, 7, and finish up like that. 5, 7 on the G string, 6 on the B, back to 7 on the G string, and then over to the D string, 7, 5 on the G, 7 on the G. All right, well then we start out real slow on the chorus, on the first round anyway. Well, it's a long way to Richmond, I got a D chord. Long way to Richmond, G. Rolling north on 95. D again, and I like to do this to kind of fill in the space. Hammer with that index finger, because you got a little pause there before we go to the next part of that second line. With a G, redhead riding shotgun, and a pistol by my side. And then we do the same thing back to the D. And I was doing it 2 times. I don't know if it really matters. It's to fill in the space in between. And then we're at A7. Tearing down that highway like a G. A modern day Bonnie and Clyde. All right, so that's our chorus, and we do that 3 times, and then we're going to go into the first verse. We start with the D again. We met at a truck stop, G, Johnson City, Tennessee, D. Now, when you listen to the recording, the chorus is really slow, and then he kind of picks up, the drums come in and they kind of rock it up here a little bit for this first verse, so we can pick up the speed a little bit. Well, we met at a truck stop, G, Johnson City, Tennessee, D. I was Jeep gassing up my Firebird when I heard her calling me back to D. She said, A7, which way are you heading, boy, G? Do you need some company? So we got one more verse, exactly the same thing. And on the last line, that's when the voice goes up. So the last verse, there's, I don't know if it's keyboards or something there, but they've changed it up just a little bit. And we'll go through that, and then we'll go through the chorus one more time. Then we'll check the strumming. When we pulled into a motel, G, in the middle of the night, D. We were G counting all our money, smoking stolen Marlboro Lights, D. Lord, we A7 never seen them coming till G. They read us both alright. Back to the D. And then we go into the chorus one time, and then we change up one line. Well, it's a D, long way to Richmond, G, rolling down on 95D. With a G, redhead riding shotgun, and a pistol by my side. And here's where the change is. Rather than tearing down that highway, we're going to do A7. Such a disappointing ending, rather than down on that highway like a. And here's where the voice goes. Modern day Bonnie and Clyde. And there's a fairly lengthy instrumental then that ends up fading out at the end. All right, now the strumming is a little interesting, and it's really slow in that first chorus. You could almost do single strums if you want to. Well, it's a long way to Richmond, rolling north on 95, with a redhead riding shotgun and a pistol by my side. A7 tearing down that highway like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Okay, so then when it kind of picks up the pace a little bit, we'll check our strumming speed. We start with a D. Well, we met at a truck stop, Johnson City, Tennessee. I was gassing up my Firebird when I heard her calling me. She said, which way are you headed, boy? Do you need some company? He had me stopping at a quick mark. So there's a little bit of an emphasis, you know, basically just up, down with just a little bit of an emphasis to give you a little bit of rhythm. Had me stopping at the quick mark before we made it out of town. So try that out and see what you think. And it's a little bit hard to hear a strumming pattern because you have that slide guitar, and there might even be another guitar in there doing that, one of the riffs, basically through the whole song. All right, so there you go, Modern Day Bonnie and Clyde by Travis Tritt. Nice little bluesy song, and that's really why I like it, from the year 2000. Hope you got something out of this lesson. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time.